Oh, look at you, little dragon. Oh my god. Oh, he's dead now. Oh shit, there he is. Hello everybody, I am, was, and always will be your host Blob, and today we are playing Tavern Talk. Tavern Talk, from what I can tell, is you are a bartender in a tavern, and pretty much you get to learn the stories of the people who come into the tavern. My sister played Coffee Talk, which this same developer made that too. I'm a big fan of D&D. I play a good amount of D&D, so saw this game. My sister showed me this game, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll play it. So I know nothing about this game, know nothing about the story or how the gameplay works. So let's go right into it. Create a new save. Him.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
Their tavern. Okay.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna poison everyone's drink. Good luck, everyone. You better hope you can survive. Hello, woman. Or you're a guy. I don't fucking know. Hi, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome! Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees. The same Amarthian Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same okay, hey, don't brush past that. What the hell is an Amarthian Hydra? I'm saying that wrong, definitely. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh! Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. It's just not something very fun. Fuck. Fuck. Wait, no. Apoplectic shock. That's not how you... I'm severely dyslexic. That's probably not true. I just can't read. Shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No. I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but it's also not particularly fun. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? I feel like this one's funnier. Huh? Well, perhaps you could find something fun there. I'm not into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I always think they have ulterior motives. The way they look at me with their empty eyes and wide smiles. Hug? What the scary. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things I never lived through? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lakes. Sounds like a good song opening to me. Oh really? You think so? Well, perhaps it has a nice flow to it. Oh no, why are you about to cry? But nothing actually happens in it because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. Nymphs, not nymphs. Oh my god. Welpy, you're gonna edit this most likely. Make sure you make fun of every single audio mistake I make. I've never met anyone. Sorry, that's not meant to be funny. Just immediately after. Okay. Taxes! Hell nah. See, this is the secret, Fable. How I keep this tavern afloat? I commit tax evasion. That way, I always have money to buy ingredients. Just don't tell the government. No, I don't think so. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. Ooh, character information. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I won't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long that I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes, give me the tutorial. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Holy shit, it's a dragon! Hi, little buddy. Hi. Oh shit, we have dialogue. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Hi, Undo. Look at this silly little man. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Oh! Be careful of that silly little man. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my details notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. Now, one of these 2 aren't like the other. Actually, one of these 5 are not like the other. Defense is just straight up not a stat. That's kind of Constitution. Shut up, Blob, with your D&D brain. This doesn't matter right now. We gotta have yeah. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Undo. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Hi, Undo. You can pet him! And give me an achievement for it! Hi, Undo! So, she wants the Swift Strike, I want to say. Holy shit, 110. Wow. Okay, so Fable wants the Swift Strike. Quest log. Okay, so they want the Swift Strike. Draw. Okay. What the hell does this mean? Oh, are these these are situated in the... Okay, I got it. Swift Strike. Okay, so... You need... Yeah. Like that. Then... 1 tick... this way. And then 1 tick. Oh wait, hang on. I think I fucked up. Hang on. Undo, consume! Okay, hang on, I got this. Okay, so we gotta go 3 ticks up. Okay. 1 tick this way. And then 1 tick this way. Swift Strike, yeah, thank you, Undo. Then I hit it. Make your first drink. There we go. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared though they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Oh. You look cool. Oh shit, there's a board in the background. Hang on. Oh, that's Quest. sorry, I got distracted. You look cool. Let's pop in. I'm guessing you're a drow. I don't fucking know the races of this world. It might be D&D races. I don't know. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Spoken heart. So 1 tick of these 2 and then 3 of this. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 tick of this. And then 1. Oh. Spoken heart. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. So, like, did you guys see the tentacle plant moving around over here? Or, like, oh, sorry. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What do you think about Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds and the trees, we keep the balanced. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes? No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove as well as my sisters. I think I'd be fine. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventure starts with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Shit, I'm all alone now. No! Oh, it's nighttime. Hello! Okay, so you're just a wolf. You're just a wolf person, okay. Like, you're just a wolf person. You know. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully, hyperbole. Okay. This is the... Okay. So that's just the log of what's happened. Hello. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Sarah. You can call me Sarah or Len. Doesn't care. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Sarah. Len. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No quest for me. But I may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregarane, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program? A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south of Arove. God, I'm fucking dumb. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampire? Okay, it is Twilight. I was about to say, is that a Twilight reference? Okay. Think so. No, that just split society into two camps, Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. Which one are you, Innkeep? Neither? I don't care. I don't care. Werewolves, because I think they're funnier. Is it the fur or the pecs? Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time, at least twice a day. Only downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see, is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my uncle Dragan? Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragan? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. No, not Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that heck. Oh, never mind. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Yeah, don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf. Yeah, right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. Only on any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Sarah. Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Sarah Lynn, Sarah, or Lynn. Gotcha, Sarah Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Ma'am, yes ma'am. So you want triple strength. Found it. Cool. Two, three. Then we need one tick over this way. And then we need one tick over into the defense. Thank you, Ondune. I should really pet you every single time I come in here. There you go, buddy. A drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Haps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinated. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well and make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. Yeah. That's odd. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright, hold on. If you find any rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups, but sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. You could use some help. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I store all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best next step would be storing the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you could end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Saralyn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Undead. That's undead. Told me a werewolf who's oh, wait. This one, and this one. Yeah, those are all werewolf ones because that's the undead snails, and then that's the banshee. Combine rumors to create your first quest. A werewolf on detours. A recent Locan passed by the Wayfarers Inn, reporting werewolf making. Okay, cool. I don't care about all that. Now where's the oh. Undo. past. Act 1, The Wayfarer Inn. Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's an octopus playing. Oh. Hi, Fable. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregeren. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for. One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe. No. Not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me. And I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they are also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year. And they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest, then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me, and what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. Are trees sentient in this place? What the But it won't really matter because it'd be dead because of the werewolf. Oh, you'd be dead. I'm stupid. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back, Fable. Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on the quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something to make you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf, we don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mari Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amerithan Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend their time with me. Why does no one want to spend their time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. Seems like my life only follows the path that is the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. I should have probably asked about the Hydra. I think that one probably would have been more entertaining. Oh, past is past. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I went to gather flesh flowers? Jesus! Oh my god! Why can't I... Yo no hablo inglés! The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis? Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture? Shit, I can't read. Out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. I'm so sorry that you're crying. My bad. My fault for laughing, Fable. But you're so silly sometimes is a very funny line. Oh, yo! Your first encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon. I want to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it had fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amarthian Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hand. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits, then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, the Mythian Hydra has just given me a riddle, a quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore and ran back and apologized and begged it for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Would haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. The Mari Morgan incident. Yes, the Mari Morgan incident. That was probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Do we really have to talk about that? Only if you want to. Alright. But just because it's you. An adventuring party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan sprites, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they want guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Trigrin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! And no riddles to get confused about either. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous, so of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, only stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt the condescending glare on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along the path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks to the Shiver Mere, home to Mari Morgan. You know of the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke, and the frog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey, and I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to step foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me. But I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. Can't figure out how to grow those. So anyway, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find out then. Like, On a quest? For example, did you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think it will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another... Shit, am I stupid? Oh no, Fable just didn't say anything. Cool. Oh my god. Memory of a goldfish and fucking... Oh, here we go. This is gonna be a wild series. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner. If I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe some surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with my diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it just needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of the quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Undo, I might just get a customer killed. Undo, I'm scared. Undo, currently Fable's our most reliable customer. Like, Undo, how cooked are we? What are your thoughts, Undo? Okay, you just sit there, buddy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, where's my drink? There we go. That's defense. That's intelligence. That's charisma. That's strength. Okay, so either dexterity or charisma. Let's go this one and just kind of hope that she doesn't die. I don't think this game would just straight up kill off a character, but who knows? I don't know anything about this game. So, like, they could. I might just get Fable killed. Okay, spoken heart. Here you go, Fable. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better, braver, barming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There's a lot of farmers in Tragran, and I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I need to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so? I brought you some phoenix jellies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess supernatural magic properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will, thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. God, I hope I didn't just kill Fable. Yeah, that's pretty much what he just said. Close enough. I hope they don't run into a clown. Or maybe they should. They could become friends. Fable, the mighty hero, and their best friend, the magical clown. Doesn't that sound good? Hello? You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tastes fine. Thank you. Spoken heart, just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Again. Spoken heart, just for you. Maybe it will help you find... Oh. Careful, you'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not another one of those empty babblers. Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hello, well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow. Could try the one where you just serve drinks quietly. I'm fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory? Probably. I'm warning you. I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye, the innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me? Not in the slightest. Don't worry about him. He's a tad quirky. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? Why do you have a slime? That's what I'm most concerned. Why are you both covered in slime, and why do you just have a slime? Let's think. Ah, my cape! Your cape. That's not his cape. The green fell on his shoulders and ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Aye. Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story in your names. Yes, I love stories! Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I am Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick de Quetz du Sang. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. I have no clue what the fuck is going on. What has happened to my tavern? Yeah, strength. Okay. So you want the Southern Brawler. Love you, little buddy. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious, very alive. Maybe as a Chester, you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough, like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough to me. Come right up. Frosted lagoons. Okay, just full strength. Or not full strength, full defense. One of these. Then one of these. I forgot to pet Undo. A taste of just for you. Valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hidden the placeholder text? Let me try. I see you are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about the ooze-filled story? Fine. You've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dalvemir, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hid in a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now? It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you, yeah? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Kyle, you don't seem like the smartest. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when the ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly fool. She dug me out. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold? Oh yes, very big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Boruvia. So, either I'm severely dyslexic, or that looks like it's trying to spell Barovia. Like from Curse of Strahd. Oh, I'm probably dyslexic. And anyway, and perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get ye to Baruvia so ye can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where'd you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder where in his life did this man put his cape. Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe! Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal! I could put it on a quest for you, but for that we need a little more information. Good luck with that. First I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Boruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course, I can't find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes, which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status, of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding! Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric countess Evelyn, residing in Marrow Castle? That would be her. Congratulations, are you still married? Of course not. I hate her, every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Aw, rats, here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape! What now? That little mean bitch is beautiful beast. Her, that thief of thieves, robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape, I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps Innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up the search right now. So, where could this brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom? Crazy. Towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temperance of Men. Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got what I needed. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. And keep quickly. Another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Hi, buddy. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I can't drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails thee. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice, and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, alright. Innkeeper! You have a drink to protect me from the sun. Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin. I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me, my Aunt Mathilda, one of those, used to harness the power of a chimera saliva for sun protection. A chimera? A beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia, likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware, I just didn't know the saliva could be so useful. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that it would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. What? Why are ye looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me when I can walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more. As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid! Did you hear that? A quest just for me! Let's leave it at 2. Say, innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight. We don't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing, I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real boy one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. What the fuck is the problem with these people? Okay, let's see. That's the undead snails, so like just throw that over there. Chimera, we need that one. No, not that one. Sun, Chimera. Okay, so that's the vampire. That's the banshee. That's the... Hang on. Oh, that's Chimera. Which means all of these are... Yeah, vampire. Cool. So you make the quest at the end. Okay, cool. Make the quest at the end of each day. Well, undo. Very silly day. Silly dragon. Well, that was 2 episodes of, well, that's 2 parts, and it's been like, I think it's been an hour. Man, Welpy, you got your editing ahead of you for this, but that's where I'm gonna leave it off. I am, was, and always will be your host, Blob. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.